coming and Black Friday. Need me a microwave. Girl, this doggone November weather, you hear me? Crazy. Don't know if it want to shine, rain, whatever. Folks can't believe that in Florida it's like this November. We're ready to go into Thanksgiving. We got company. We got some company.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, he left us all alone.
Oh my. Now that song is an oldie but a goodie. Temptations, 1972. But you were a little young to know that song.
Yes, but no. I was born in 1971 and it's my favorite song. Damn near describe my father. Family member?
No. She was a really good friend of mine. She was just like family to me. She passed away about 3 years ago. Today's the anniversary of her death, and I come out to visit with her around this time every year.
Sorry for your loss.
I take it that's your father.
Something like that. If that's what you want to call it, more like a sperm donor.
Okay, I see. Well, unfortunately, I think quite a few of us have had one of those. But I am sorry for your loss.
It's okay. I'm not mad about it. He died in 1990. 1 week before my first cousin died. She's buried right over there. Since his death, I've been to this gravesite more than 1,000 times, it feels like. And I've been to other people's burial, but today is the first time that I've ever visited his grave.
Oh, yeah? And why is that? What made you decide to come out here today?
You know, to be honest with you, I don't even know. It's like I have so many unanswered questions, and I need them to be answered, but it ain't like he gonna talk to me and answer them.
Yeah, you are right about that. I have a lot of unanswered questions too. You know, my father's gone on to be with the Lord. But before he left, I went to visit him in the hospital. See, I wanted us to spend some time, some quality time, specifically by myself though. I wanted us to talk. Really, I wanted him to talk. Well, he talked all right. He talked about everything under the sun except our relationship. He even told me that I needed to go to church and get to know the Lord. But see, right there, I knew he didn't know me because I had been going to Panorama Baptist Church for a couple of years now, serving in different ministries and departments. And then when I moved to Atlanta, I started doing some of the same things at Impact. But that right there, that let me know he didn't know me. He didn't know me at all. So there were no answers that he could give me. You see?
Yeah. He didn't know me either. He really didn't. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take really out of that. He didn't know me, point blank, period.
Wow. Well, look here now. I will say, if your daddy decides that he wants to come and talk to you today, now I'm not sure that I want to be here for all of that, okay?
Yeah, me either.
You know by the look in your eyes, I can tell you really loved your father.
I did. I really did. Even though I only seen him maybe like 3 times in my lifetime. And that's including in the casket at his funeral. Nobody couldn't say not one bad word about my father to me. He meant the world to me. Ironically, he was my everything, but he ain't do shit for me.
Wow.
My mama told me he couldn't even pay $10 a month in child support.
Wow. How old was your father when he passed?
Well, I didn't find out until I was much older that him and my mom had me at the young age of 19, and he died when he was 40. He had me young and turned right round around and died young.
Oh, wow. That is so sad. I am so sorry about
Talking about sorry. He was a sorry poor as excuse for a daddy. I remember, I think I was like around 6 or 7. And this particular day, we spent the whole day together. And he said, baby, tomorrow, I'm gonna take you to the amusement park. I was so excited. I can remember waking up early that morning, just ready to go. Make a long story short, I called his mom, my grandmother. I called that lady about 1,000 times. And each and every time I called her, she would lie to me and say, he was at the damn store. I'm like, okay. So after calling so many times, I guess she got tired of me calling. She finally told me the truth. She said, baby, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but your daddy left last night to go back home. See, he didn't live in the same state as I did. He lived out of town. So when she said he was going home, she meant he left the night before.
So you mean to tell me that the day he told you he was going to take you to the amusement park, he went home that same night?
Bingo. Yeah, I think that's what I said. But wait, it gets better. So around the age of 15, he was still living out of state, and he said, you know what, baby, I'm gonna send for you so you come spend the summer with me. He called my mom and cleared it with her and everything. He said, I'm gonna send you $300. So you can take those $300, get you a plane ticket, and come up here and see me. And I was so excited. I checked that mailbox each and every day. I guess the mailman got lost because I never got those $300. It gets better, right? So I think it was like 15 years old, and I was at a football game, and my auntie was there, his sister. And she saw me, and she came up to me and she said, hey, I got a surprise for you. I'm like, okay. So we making our way through the crowds, and all of a sudden, boom, he's standing there. So I'm standing there with this puzzled look on my face. And my auntie said, that's your father. I'm still looking at him with this puzzled look on my face. And he said, oh, so you can't give your daddy no hug? I hugged him, but I chuckled as I did it because I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. So we talked for a brief moment, and he went his way and I went mine. Then the next time I saw him was in his casket at his funeral.
Oh, I am so sorry. That is so, so sad.
Yeah. Well, the sad part about it is that I found out later after his death, the reason why I didn't get those $300, he got sick. And that same sickness is what killed him.
Oh, okay.
And you mad.
And you mad. You mad. Because you never got to tell him all those things that have been on your mind.
Yeah, sad, isn't it? My father had 7 kids, 6 girls and 1 boy. Well, the boy is questionable, but you know how that goes. You know that song says, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Well, out of all of my siblings, not one of us have the same mother. We all have different mothers.
Yeah, I would say that he is. 7 children and 7 different mamas.
And you remember in the beginning of that song when it says, it was the 3rd of September. That day I will always remember because that's the day my daddy died. Well, even though he didn't die until December 1990, I was born September 3rd. And to me, the day that I was born was the day he died in my life.
Come on, sit down. Let me talk to you for a second. See, now you mad. You hurt. You can't believe that he would do something like that to you with 7 other kids. To you?
I see.
Now, I see you. I see you. I baited you in with all those stories about the foolishness that I endured as a child. And you went for it. Right there, I knew where you were at. And you're right where I used to be. But I'm not gonna let you sit here and wallow in that mess like I did for years. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not about him. It's not about him no more. It's about you. You have got to forgive him. You got to forgive him and let it go.
Why should I forgive him? I didn't do nothing wrong to him.
That's not the point. You have to forgive him. You need to forgive him and just let it go. You have the opportunity to forgive him and let it go. Forgive him. Now, go talk to him. Tell him. Just forgive him and let it go.
You know what? I don't even know why I came out here. I guess there was a reason for it. I'm so angry and I'm so upset at you right now. I have so many questions, so many unanswered questions that I need to ask you. It's not your fault that you died. But while you was alive, the time you could have chose to spend with me, you chose not to. So now I got all of this inside of me that I have to deal with. But you know what? She's right. She hit it right on the nail. I gotta forgive you. I gotta forgive you not because of you, because you dead anyways, but because of me. Because I forgive you. I forgive you for not being there for me. I forgive you for not taking me to the amusement park. I forgive you for not being able to sit for me to spend the summer with you. I forgive you for when I needed a father to ask this or to ask that, you wasn't there for me. I forgive you. This day, right here, right now.
I know you didn't plan on meeting somebody like me today,
No, ma'am, I didn't. I didn't.
but I'm Paula.
I'm Tonyella.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Look, I gotta get out of here,
Yes, ma'am.
pack my stuff up, but before I go,
Yes, ma'am.
can you sing that song for me that you were singing when you first got here?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this time I want to help you, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Sing.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
And when he died, he didn't leave you alone. Got it?
Okay, I got it. Papa was a rolling stone.
Well, now.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
And when he died,
he didn't leave me alone.
that's it, girl. You got it. You got it.
Yes, ma'am.
I knew you could do it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you go ahead and spend some time with your father.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to get out of here and let y'all do your thing. Hey, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was.
You know what? What is she? Okay, Lord. I see.